What's up? Are we live streaming? Oh shit, we're live. I don't know how this is, but I'm trying to figure out how this shit works, fam. I don't know how this shit works, fam. I gotta go to my channel. Holy shit. No wait, I'm live right now. Oh shit, fam. Motherfucker live, fam. Oh shit, fam, we're live, fam. We're live, fam. Fam, we are live right now. We're totally live right now, fam. Totally live. So right now I'm watching myself on here. I don't know how I managed to do that. That is insane. That is insane. This is me just fucking around, man. This is crazy. I've been on here live for 60 seconds, man. You know what I'm saying? But I guess, let's see what's really going on. Wait, hold on. I want to see how this works. Cause I'm live right now. I'm really live right now. And this whole thing is crazy. Cause you guys are seeing literally what's on my screen. I think I need to get another screen over here so I could have like on some bad cave type shit. So like if I wanted to look up see, I gotta get my setup. Gotta get this set up real nice, you know what I'm saying? Real nice. Okay, we have that. Make it a little light in here. I'm so confused on how to use this. So like if I wanted to see UFO sightings and just show you guys that. But the thing is that I'm so confused. Yo, this is so confusing. What did I just do? Okay, so we do that. Alright. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, wait. I'm gonna exit this out. Hold on. This shit is crazy. This is some crazy shit. Woo. Woohoo. Gotta be careful there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I could connect my young phone. No, I can't. We'll see how that is. Go to YouTube. This is insane. Really not the only one watching right now. Try to see how that works. That's cool. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Get this shit live, monkey. Oh. I'm watching that shit right now. Yo, I just smacked my shit. Yo. Alright. I mean, I'm just hoping the sound works, man. Definitely hoping the sound works. So this is it, man. I think I'm gonna have to put that other that monitor right over there. I feel like I'm gonna have to make that move. It only makes sense because I'm gonna notice that if I want to look at my if I want to look at this, it's gonna be weird, you know. You're gonna see it. So I think as long as I have another monitor screen, we'll be good. Slide that one back. Alright. So I'm looking at UFO stuff right now. UFO videos have been officially released by the Pentagon. So there's a lot of videos being released by the Pentagon right now. I mean, I'm looking at like, this is when did this get published? Update 4:15 a.m. Wednesday, April 29, 2020. Yeah, it's just a couple days old. Not really trying to really look at stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty cool. I somehow find everything's Pentagon. See what videos they got. I mean, we could watch that famous video. I guess we'll watch that. It's on the CNN website. Oh, I just got a message for them. So I keep my phone around the front. I'll watch this video depending on. Damn, shorty. The ones that be like, do your best pickup line. Come on. I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to do all that. Alright, so we'll watch this video with the Pentagon. As business moves forward, we're all changing the way things get done. Like how we plug in my laptop. My laptop's about to die. We come up with new ways to serve our customers and deliver our products. But no matter how things change, one thing never will. Can I skip this? You can rely on the people and the network of AT&T. This is ridiculous. I hate commercials. I really do hate commercials. I just don't really see the point in them. It's bad time already on my phone. Okay. That the reviews of the department has determined that the authorization release of the 5 videos does not review on scientific. There have been a number of aircraft entering military. So this is what I'm looking at right now. Okay, I get it. I mean, this is that shit, man. Like this. Look at this bozo. What does this bozo know about UFOs? I honestly don't think he knows anything. One-on-one with Trump, President talks about reported UFO sightings. I mean, I'm sure he fucking knows if they're real or not. But I mean, it's just like what we're looking at here, you know? So yeah, that was pretty much, that's that video. But I mean, that's not the one I actually wanted to show you guys. I think if I want to show you guys, I'll show you. Hold on. I need to refresh this status. Okay. There's UFO sightings 2020. So there's been a lot of UFO sightings, I guess, going on, especially because of this whole pandemic. But you know, it's weird. I wish I could do this on my phone. Is there a way I could connect this on my phone? We'll check this out. Same video.
The FBI views the FISA spy warrant system. I don't know if you remember, but back in the spring of 2016,
So we're high
the FBI
this.
was in a rush to set up surveillance on Trump campaign advisor Carter Page. They eventually were able to get a FISA warrant, which allows for some of the most intrusive spying that you can.
Oh.
In the language of the U.S. Department of Defense, these are unidentified.
So what I'm watching here. Yeah, man, that's. I mean, I know this stuff is old. I'm pretty sure half of y'all have seen it, but I'm still kind of skeptical about this. Look at the way he's moving. Make a big screen. Look at the way he's moving. And as you can see right here, this right here are the clouds. So they're above the clouds from, I mean, those are clouds right here, what I see. This is the ocean. From what I remember, this is the ocean. This is right above the ocean. I think. I mean, I would. Look at that. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's fucking crazy, man. The Pentagon. So the Department of Defense is releasing the videos in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circling was real, or whether or not there is more to the video, which there is more video, which the guy went on Joe Rogan's podcast. Well, at least one of the pilots went on Joe Rogan's podcast and talked about how there is more to the videos. Every video that's been put out on this incident or being recorded with these kind of cameras, he has said that there is more to those videos. So that's one thing. So what else? The real phenomenon observed in the videos remain categorized as unidentified. Statement, U.S. Department of Defense. You heard it first. I mean, this is old footage. When did this get published? Oh, April 28th. So this is actually just like a week old. I mean, not a week old. I keep thinking we're in. So ever since this pandemic happened. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Ever since this pandemic happened, I feel like the world paused when it happened. So I'm always thinking it's like either we're still in August or just barely entering May. But it's June. Today is what's today? Where the fuck is my June 11th?
Kind of secret military program, and what these pilots saw were real. They saw them and they filmed and photographed them. And the Pentagon, I'm assuming, declassified them because there was a lot of speculation going out there. They had already been leaked, so why not come out and say, okay, these films are genuine, they do exist, but we don't know what they are.
Of course, the US has a long history of reported UFO sightings.
I mean, there's those pictures right there.
In Oregon in
It's a lot of pictures like these. These like,
the most significant. They were certain this was a UFO. And the Nevada desert.
oh my god, these guys are running.
Seriously or not, that Area 51 houses crashed alien spacecraft and their operators. With the world gripped by more Earth.
I mean, I'm convinced of these things, man. I'm totally convinced. It could be real. I mean, it could be technology, you know, that somebody just has, and like it's being really fucking greedy with the government. When did this get uploaded? 1 month ago. Maybe we can check this out. It's got uploaded 1 month ago. I hate watching those. I don't know why I let you guys see that. I mean, what are we looking at here? What is that? See, these get me like thinking like, what if these like video editing junkies just do this? But at the same time, why would a good video editing junkie do this? You know? I ask myself that all the time. Let's try to fast forward. What is this? That is weird. That is weird. Because these get me. As long as the background is like the same texture as the object, then it's like, fuck. See, like that's exactly what I mean. Like that. You see how it's just the whole thing? Those are the ones that get me. I gotta figure this out. Just move my laptop. You can see lights. There's something sparkling or something's lighting up around the object. But then again, too, like I really do think about like I try to literally put my mind and my feet in like other life's shoes, which is like if that shit really did exist. Oh wait, holy shit, I forgot about this one. This one's crazy. It's like a upside down pyramid floating. I seen this one. I believe it comes out through the other side, doesn't it? I believe it does. Yo, check it out. What the fuck is that? Well, around this area, so when it's like 3D, so you could tell that's either, yeah, that's like 3D dimensional. So like these are the ones that get me. Like you can see this part starting to disappear. So I really look into that. I see it's 3D dimensional. All right, and you can see this part starts to fade away. And then it's just flat. It's just one side of the pyramid. That is what usually gets me skeptical about authentic footage, because you don't know if it's real or not. This is another one I've seen. This one, I mean, once again, when the pixels are like this, it's just like it's so hard. It's really believable. I mean, this could be real. Yeah, something about this one. This one could be real. I mean, just looking at everything, zooming in, it. Yeah, you see, as long as you see. I look in the auras around to see pixels. You know, you could tell when something's added to there, but I don't see those pixels that I usually look for. I usually see a square box or whether there's a circle pixel, but you could tell the pixels are, if it belongs to this footage. Whoa, what is this? Okay, I seen this one too. I think this is like, a part of me thinks this is a drone. But then that part gets me too, like all these like when it lights up right here and right there and then the center. I feel like I should have taken a dab before this. Yeah, for those that are just tuning in, which I doubt it anyone's tuning in. I'm just trying out this this fucking new software I'm using to live stream on different platforms. So this is like literally my first live stream using this cool thing. Yeah, this one's crazy, man. It's just weird because you see the lights. It's just, to me, I'm focusing more on the light pattern, how it brightens up right here and in the center of it. You see, look, see, right here, center, right there, and right there. See, it's like, that's what's getting me. That might be real. Could be. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I feel like, I don't know if I need to be more back. Oh my gosh, shorty's decent. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. I mean, so when I see these videos, I honestly, look, Elon Musk is shooting like rockets like nothing. So when I see these things, you know, breaking in through orbit or, you know, falling from the hemisphere, going into Earth, I think they're just satellites and junk that, you know, the space station either loses or deploys back into Earth. Or maybe satellites that just, you know, they somehow just come back. I mean, it could be anything again. It could be a meteor. It could be, you know, it could be anything. Yeah, and I'm looking at Real Aliens 2020, UFO Sightings 2020, the Hollywood Breakdown TV and movie scenes. Check them out. I mean, so once again, I mean, it could be anything. That's all I'm saying. Whoa, that looks crazy. Whatever that was, that will look crazy. This is CNN footage. Oh yeah, there was like I seen this one, the sandstorm, and these two orbs right here. These two orbs right here just floating in front of a sandstorm or some type of storm coming in. And then you can see one of them's moving. The one on the far right, as he raises higher, gets higher, almost out of picture, and then boom. Did you see that? Watch closer. Look at that orb. Now these are the ones that I question the most, the orbs. Oh, that was a good one. With the orbs, I question the most because that, I think, is like, that could be real, man. Orbs could be real. Look at this, look at this, look at this. What is that? What? Is it still there? I think it's... But he didn't. So this video, I kind of don't like this one because you see an orb there, but you don't see the guy point the camera back at this electricity pole. So that one, I don't know. That literally could just be like some light that just stood up there. I don't know what I'm looking at here. The sun. You know, is that really the sun? Like, do we really know what the sun looks like? I don't want to say that because I think, yeah, that could be the sun. It's just, there's times where I just look at it, I'm just like, I question it, like, is that really the sun? Oh my god, look, here we got Joe Biden. Dude, check this out. This fucking ad is hilarious. You could tell he's like, you could tell he's reading. Like, you can see when he gets a little lost. I mean, is that even him? It's probably like some robot. Alright, let's get back to this. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm guessing it's this. I'm trying to see what looks odd to me. I see this. I think something's taking energy from the sun. Okay, I guess it just goes black from there. Stupid ass laughs.
What's the good word YouTube? Somewhere in this video I have placed an Amazon.
Whoa, that looks crazy.
Be the first one to get the number and go to Amazon and enter the code like
Yo, all day I've been like trying to learn how to do this. Literally, what I'm doing right now is what I've like been learning all day. It literally took a whole day. It's already Thursday. That's insane.
All right, let's get into some stories and enjoy the footage playing in the background. 6th of June 2020, UFO spotted in London at night. I can't
What's
stop
this?
thinking about what happened. This happened on Friday 5th June / Saturday 6th as it was at 1:45 a.m. I live in Queen's Park, London, UK. The whole thing must have lasted about 15 seconds. I have since added to
Yeah,
the
that's
descriptions
pretty wicked right there.
over in my head and replay the event. I told my parents about it, and at that point things really blew my mind as my first thought was that someone must be spying on us with a drone. I asked the lady who lives above me if she noted anything that night, and she didn't. She
Oh,
draws
fuck.
the blinds and sleeps with her earphones in. It was kind of cold that night and very windy. I don't expect people to be up at that time, especially now during quarantine. We are usually tucked away in bed too, and it just happened that we stayed up really late. My husband and I were watching TV.
I did not take a picture of myself. I screenshotted something. I just want to save it.
With a glass roof. Our sofa is just under where the non-glass ceiling begins, but I can lean my head back and look up to the sky. When we first noted it, I was sat on the sofa. We heard the pulsating hum sound, and I looked outside thinking it was a sound I was not familiar with at all. It sounded like an energy ball you would see in the movies. I lived behind a train track in London and knew that where works were planned over the past week, and my first reaction was that it must be some sort of large machinery on the tracks. But when I
I feel like
at the same time I
I
stopped
feel
the
like
TV
I gotta.
I realized it was coming from above,
I
so
don't know
looked
if
upwards.
it's the mic.
As soon as I saw this object, which was about 100 meters up above some trees in the back
I want
of
to
our
be able
garden,
to
I jumped up and
sit.
kept saying, "What the hell is that?" One, because of the strange noise, and two, because it looked like a small stealth plane, a triangular body with 3, maybe 4 legs on the bottom. There was a light at each corner with one.
I can't even like hear myself because I'm listening to this guy.
Red and green, but I only saw very
I don't even know what he's talking about.
focused on the shape and body of the object. As I got up to go get a better look, and the flying object reacted to me immediately and flew higher up directly above our glass conservatory, probably just above the roof of the house. I lived on the ground floor, and the humming noise became.
I need to take a fucking dab. Dude, I need to take a fucking dab.
When I decided I really
Just
wanted to have a good
tune
look,
in,
flew upwards,
watch
and
this.
along with the sound. I have to say I felt scared because I felt observed, and like this thing knew I was seeing it. I reported it on the website, did lots of research trying to find something similar, and then picked up the phone because I felt like I had to tell someone. So I phoned my parents who live in Merida, Mexico, and started telling them what happened, and while talking about the sound they were like, "OMG, we had the same shit happen to us here. But we didn't see anything because their window has lots of palm trees covering it. All they heard was the pulsating hum, which remained in place for 15 minutes."
I'm in Amsterdam, which is without a doubt the cannabis capital of the world. And that's because of the enormous, almost unbelievable interest that investors like you have in the marijuana boom. And believe me, that boom is coming to the tune of about $80 billion. But here's the real twist. For investing, it's not really Amsterdam that you want to be looking. Instead, we're looking right back in North America. Now, we at the Motley Fool have been pretty quiet on this growing marijuana trend until now. And that's because a little-known Canadian company just unlocked what some experts think could be the key to profiting off this huge emerging trend. With cannabis legalization sweeping over North America and experts predicting the U.S. industry to skyrocket to $80 billion by 2030, it's time for investors to start paying attention. Because whether or not you're planning on ingesting any THC yourself, you can't deny the monumental investing opportunity that a potentially $80 billion industry represents. But it's also a relatively new industry, untested, unproven. And that's why we're really struck by a game-changing deal that just went down between the Ontario government and a powerhouse Canadian company. And that company, which now has the opportunity to rake in profits from the $7 billion Canadian cannabis industry and the potentially $80 billion U.S. industry, is no stranger to us here at the Motley Fool. Because we've actually recommended this stock before and for completely different reasons. Take a look at how it's done since we recommended it to our members, with an incredible 900% return and continued great business metrics. This intriguing company has locked in key partnerships with giants like Facebook, Amazon, and now the Ontario government. And even with all that, the CEO, who has $1.3 billion at stake,
into what this business could eventually become. We here at the Motley Fool are convinced we're only in the very early days of this company's trajectory, which means there could still be plenty more profit to be had for in-the-know investors who are prepared to take action. And here's the best part for me, this company's future does not hinge on marijuana. If all forms of THC were banned forever in the United States, we think this company would still have an incredible field of opportunity. That's why we recommended it in the first place. But now that there's an estimated $80 billion industry emerging from the woodwork, their prospects are positively supercharged, and we think you'll regret not getting invested now. If you want any part of the multi-billion-dollar cannabis boom, this is a company we think you should have in your portfolio. So, due to the urgency of this recent development, Motley Fool co-founders David and Tom Gardner just released a brand new report detailing how this one stock could potentially mint its own marijuana millionaires. The report is called One Stock for the Cannabis Boom. It reveals the reasons why we think every forward-looking investor should be paying close attention to this revolutionary new industry and what might be a potentially life-changing investment opportunity. This report is free to you when you sign up for Stock Advisor today. Now, why should you listen to the experts at Stock Advisor? Well, Motley Fool Stock Advisor has been helping investors find great stocks since 2002. And though not every pick has done as well as these, the full list of winners is much longer. But here's the bottom line. Over the last 17 years, Motley Fool Stock Advisor's average stock pick has returned 322%. And that's more than quadrupling the return of the S&P 500 over that time period. So, simply enter your email address to learn about the one stock we think you need in your portfolio for the coming.
Sorso and it proceeded to send flashes of lights out. They were very close to going outside, but then were terrified of what it could be and decided to not show their faces to it. My dad is the biggest skeptic and would never believe this shit, but he was the one that heard the pulsation and alerted my mom, and he said it was the weirdest thing he has ever experienced and that has never heard anything like it. During the convo, my skin was prickling up and I was freaking out. What the hell? How can this be? How can it be possible that we both heard these things? WTF is going on? I have looked at every drone out there, and have seen many, and I know they don't sound like that or look like that. My first thought was, I don't know, something crazy like the US was after me for tweeting about BLM and hating on Trump recently? Could that be possible? Tracking me and my family? I personally would rather believe they were UFOs. I found another report similar to ours with some imagery too, which happened in April 2020 in Chicago. But if anything, that thing looked like the 2009 video of the Paris UFO. I have always believed there is stuff out there, but this shit was another level. My husband is a complete disbeliever and he can't actually cope with what he has seen. He kind of refuses to engage in the conversation and he is just like, we are fine. Don't worry. I am like I am not. I is still freaking out over this. I hope people will see thing post and maybe have experienced something similar, but like myself don't know what to do with the information, and the best way to process it and record it is writing it down. This is 2020, and we have seen some crazy crap until today, so I would believe anything at this point. Next story. My two friends and I were out at a local park/playground at around midnight. No, we weren't doing drugs. On a warm and clear summer night in a small Pennsylvania town called Enon Valley, which only has a population of like 200 people. It's a small, quiet town out in the countryside. Out of nowhere, my friend and I both saw the entire sky flash white, and this absolutely bizarre-looking two-dimensional blue circle appeared, and an orange ray or some kind of beam shot down in the direction of the ground, and then nothing. The sky returned to night and it was all over in an instant. It lasted no longer than 2 seconds. We instantly thought lightning, or fireworks, but after a few milliseconds, we quickly comprehended that this was neither of those. We started yelling expletives and cussing, and we were absolutely blown away and had no idea WTF this was. The fact that my friend saw the exact same thing assured me that I wasn't going crazy. The second friend was looking the other direction and didn't see it, unfortunately. It was absolutely so strange and bizarre. The Photoshop recreation I made below looks pretty crude and silly, but this is exactly what I saw. This beam/ray and strange blue circle looks flat and two-dimensional, kind of like something made on MS Paint by an elementary school kid. It was like some sort of glitch in the Matrix, as I like to describe it. It was like reality broke for a split second, and my friend and I were lucky enough to be looking at the sky at that very second to witness it. It made no sound either, and it was all over in an instant. This is the only thing I've ever seen in my life that I cannot explain, and I think about this all the time. I'm wondering if this was some sort of weird heat lightning or something. I don't think so though, since it wasn't raining at all, and there was no more lightning or thunder after we saw this. I have no idea what this was, and I'm wondering if someone can explain this, or if someone else has seen anything like this. Next story. I saw something this evening that seems pretty bizarre. I'd if it was possibly a drone or not. So I just moved to Oz a few months ago, and I'm kind of in an area away from cities but not super country. Since I've been here I've seen a few weird objects in the sky, but I'm going to talk about what I saw tonight. This evening, about 2 hours ago, I was taking a walk and looking at the sky. The moon was very bright since we are approaching a...
We hear it over and over from investors. I wish I had bought Amazon or Netflix when they were first recommended by the Motley Fool. I'd be sitting on a gold mine. And it's true. If you had invested in Amazon when we sent a buy alert at $15.31 per share, you'd be up 12,000%. Or if you had invested in Netflix when we recommended it at $1.85 per share, you'd be up 18,000%. And while Amazon and Netflix have had a good run, we think these 5 other stocks are screaming buys. And you can buy them now for less than $49 a share. You can grab a copy of 5 growth stocks under $49 for free for a limited time only. And don't look back 5 years from now regretting that you failed to act. Simply click to enter your email and we'll send you your 5 free stock picks directly to your inbox.
The soap you shower with? Because I'll let you in on a little industry secret. Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as synthetic detergent. It's not even real soap. But not Dr. Squatch. We make our soaps with natural ingredients from the earth. Ingredients like oils, plants, ghost milk, Greek yogurt, oatmeal, shea butter, and citrus. No, I'm talking about natural, nourishing, cold-pressed, hand-cut soap for men. Don't take my word for it. These bars are bathing in thousands of 5-star reviews. You want to smell like the forest? Boom, pine tar. We've got you. You want to smell like the sea? Boom, nautical sage. We've got you. You want to smell like you just got off a boat in the Caribbean? Boom, bay rum. We've got you. Just ask the 250,000 men who are already a part of the Swatch Nation. Time for you to get the right tool for the job. Because you're worth it, my friend. We ship it right to your door. And with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, if it's not the best bar soap you've ever used, it's on us. Get ready to step out of the shower feeling alive. Still not sure? Here's a couple reviews from real customers.
Smells really good, yeah. Really sexy. Oh, that smells really good.
I would use it, but like if a guy smelled like that too, I'd be like,
If my man was wearing this, I would be all over him.
Mike, tell me, why hasn't he clicked the link, Mike?
No.
Click the link! Click it for what? Click the link! It's your balls we're talking about here.
A full moon. Ahead of me, miles away, were some mountains. I saw a bright object in the sky right above these mountains that I first thought was a star or planet, but it seemed unusually bright and big and was slightly orange/yellow tinted. It was still, but then I thought I saw movement, but attributed it to an optical illusion. But then it definitely moved, and in an up and down, side to side, around and around kind of motion, then dipped behind the mountain where I couldn't see it. Then, it came back up from the other end of this mountain, wiggled around and went back down behind it. I tried to see it again, but that was the last of it that I saw. It all happened within a few seconds. I don't know much about drones or satellites, so I'm not sure if this is something they do or not. It was really weird to me, anyway. A video that was posted here recently reminds me a bit of what I saw. Next story. An incredible storm emerged rapidly over my city recently. Sometimes you can just feel that something isn't natural, isn't right. This felt biblical. As much as I deeply regret I was unable to capture it, and can only ask of your faith in my word. The rest is your choice. At the tail end of this event, The clouds parted for only but a short moment, revealing the clear sky above me. 3 stars shining brightly, begin to gracefully, perfectly, maneuver around, closer then further apart, as an orange light at the center of them all appeared, and all vanished behind a convenient haze. I have generally kept this part of it all to myself. What does it matter what someone just says after all? But maybe to the enthusiasts, they'll understand a bit more. Truly something I will never forget, as I found myself nearly shouting, "What does this mean?" over and over, and that was before I spotted them. This was not natural. I knew what this was. Next story. Los Angeles, June 2nd, 2020, 8 p.m. Black dot in sky. Did anyone else see a black dot to the left of the moon last night? It didn't move for about an hour. I noticed it at 8 p.m. with binoculars. It looked to be rotating in place, and wasn't really a uniform shape. My neighbor saw it too, and we watched it for a while. I tried filming it, but it was so small, or far, my camera basically read it as grain. Anybody else see it? Next story. Wanted to share my experience. Hi all, I wanted to share this story and see if anyone else had similar experiences. Anyway, I was sitting on my porch reading a book. The sun had just set. While I was reading, I saw a light out of the corner of my eye. I looked over at it and saw a reddish yellow light moving out of the tree line about 100 yards from me. The light was maybe 35 feet high, and it was moving slowly, maybe 5 miles per hour. The object was moving incredibly smoothly, never changing in altitude or speed. It didn't make any noise as it moved. The object floated about 50 feet over my neighbor's field. At around 50 feet, the light rapidly accelerated. It moved so fast that it smeared into a line in my vision, made a sharp turn, and vanished over the horizon. I've never seen speed like that before or since. Next story. This is the story from my mother. When she was about 7 or 8, she went with her mother and older brother from one village to another, in Lika, near Ghost Beach, in Croatia, on the mountain Velebit. And while they were walking by the woods, suddenly they noticed some strange light, like a light ball, in the depths of the woods. They stood, holding their hands, silently, watching what it could be. And while they stood there, the light moved very slowly to them, becoming bigger and bigger, and bigger. Leaves were not moving. It moved silently. She can't describe the color, neither material. It was ethereal. Still no one said a word. They were amazed. Suddenly, with the speed of a light, it went back, right to the point from where it started, and disappeared. In that moment they felt fear and panic, started to run, and came to their destination. Still to this day she doesn't have a rational explanation, neither other two had. Natural phenomenon? UFO? Angels? Fairy? It all happened in 60, I guess. And one similar story I heard from a friend. Her neighbor and his friend went fishing few years ago from now. And while they were fishing, suddenly a light ball came trough air to them, stopped, and vanished.
Are we alone in the universe? This evidence suggests we aren't. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 UFOs caught on camera. For this list, we're looking at the most famous, argued about, and unusual videos of unidentified flying objects. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, the ISS Light Beam. In 2016, a video surfaced on YouTube from NASA's live feed of the International Space Station, seemingly showing an object making atmospheric entry. The feed was then suspiciously cut off, although NASA claims that this was due to technical difficulties and the object was likely debris or lights from Earth. However, a subsequent video from the same feed showed what appeared to be a similar object departing Earth, followed by a bright golden beam of light.
Is this a UFO leaving the Earth, making the jump to hyperspace? space. These are real images from the International Space Station's live feed. They show a spherical object leaving the vicinity of the Earth and traveling upwards. As the object disappears, a beam of light shoots out.
This wouldn't be the last time that conspiracy theorists gravitated towards the ISS. In 2020, the feed captured another object moving over Earth. It was later reported that this was a retired communications component being jettisoned, although we're definitely keeping a close watch on the ISS.
We discard of our trash and equipment that's been put through its paces and is now retired.
Number 9, the STS-48 incident.
Tony, what can you tell us about this last-minute delay and what's happening right now?
Launched on September 12, 1991, the STS-48 mission's goal was to deploy satellites from the Space Shuttle Discovery.
This scene shows the actual release of URs with the mechanical arm. The arm is being backed away from the spacecraft.
In UFO circles, though, the mission is best remembered for footage captured on September 15th. While not easy to make out, the video shows objects zooming by and bright lights flashing in Earth's orbit. According to NASA, these were ice particles responding to the engine jets. Astronomer Phil Plait has backed up these claims, but we gotta admit, the believer in us likes to wonder. It's not the only space shuttle mission to have caught ufologists' eyes. In 1996, footage from STS-75 seemed to show objects buzzing around the broken tether of a drifting satellite. Debris or curious visitors?
Well, the long line is a tether, and there's a little bit of debris that kind of flies with us.
Number 8, the Kaikoura Lights. It's only fitting that the Kaikoura Lights surfaced the year after Star Wars and Close Encounters of the Third Kind hit theaters. New Zealand's Kaikoura mountain ranges caught the media's attention on December 21st, 1978, when a cargo plane crew observed house-sized lights flashing around the aircraft for several minutes.
Thousands of UFO documents have been released by the New Zealand Air Force. The documents released under Freedom of Information laws cover sightings dating back to 1954.
Air traffic control specialists from Wellington tracked the lights, which an Australian television crew then recorded in color. The TV crew came along for the cargo plane's next flight from Wellington back to Christchurch. Shortly after takeoff, the crew captured footage of a giant illuminated orb. New Zealand's Ministry of Defense has provided several possible explanations, including lights from boats, cars, or Venus, but alternative explanations abound.
Others say it could have been an unusually bright sighting of Venus or merely radio and light wave transmissions. But for those who believe, even the publication of such sightings is a breakthrough.
Number 7, the Phoenix Lights. The Phoenix Lights have inspired a documentary and multiple horror movies, but nobody can say for sure what happened on March 13th, 1997.
In 1997, you took part in one of the largest military cover-ups in United States history.
Correct.
This incident can be broken into 2 phases. First, a V-shaped formation was seen flying over Phoenix, although little footage exists of this event, and the footage we do have is low quality. There's more documentation of the second event, which saw 5 circular lights floating in the night sky.
There were many events, starting at 3 p.m. in the afternoon and continuing all the way until 5:30 the next morning.
Even with numerous photographs, videos, and eyewitness accounts, though, a giant question mark continues to hover over Phoenix. While the U.S. Air Force chalked the lights up to military flares, many have argued against these claims, and even Arizona Governor Fife Symington described what he saw as, quote, otherworldly.
Well, I saw a huge craft just kind of come right over Squaw Peak. It was just breathtaking.
Number 6, the Chilean Navy.
The Chilean government agency, which investigates UFOs or unidentified aerial phenomena, has declassified and released never-before-seen video from 2014 showing a mysterious flying object, of which they suggest could have been a UFO.
A little speck can certainly stir up a lot of speculation. In 2017, the Chilean government agency tasked with examining
Teddy's bathroom. I wish I could. How can I do
that defied explanation. Footage, which had been classified for
Alright,
almost 3
guys.
years, was taken by the Chilean Navy.
What are we watching? What's going on? Is anybody? For those tuning in, which I know probably nobody isn't. Check it out. I'm watching these videos. I don't know if these are the same one. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are the ones that the Pentagon released, but I don't know if these are, because what I think, there's like multiple videos of these TikTok vehicles or aircrafts, as you would call it. Whoa, this one looks crazy. So these are clouds right here. You still see the orbs going through the clouds. You can still see one. I mean, when they say those are flares a lot, it's just weird. Don't flares leave like trail marks or something? Or what do they be flying down? Whew. Sorry guys, I'm just up late. I'm testing out this live streaming software, so work with me here. When I see this commercial, I think about if I should probably make that move and order from there. This is that same video. That same video, I'm like getting tired of it. So let's see what sightings YouTube has. Probably nothing crazy. What? Did they capture something? Oh, I seen this. They're like saying something was like right here. Whoa, man, dude, I wasn't watching the thing like steady, but I was wondering if they were gonna catch something. I don't know. I've seen things disappear into orbit before, and it honestly looks fake too when you see it in person. I like the new setups they have inside the rocket or inside the pod. The dragon pod, she would call it. I don't know. So it's somewhere in this area that came into it. Oh, right there. Oh, right there. Look. Okay. So it comes out first somewhere in this area right here, and then comes back, disappears. I want to say I kind of saw it behind that cloud, but I saw another footage where they were showing something crawling like Something crawling in the back of the rocket. Some shit. Something was like right here. What the fuck? What do you mean? I didn't see that. Wait, what the fuck? What? Okay, I don't know. I was kind of confused by that one. I didn't really understand towards the end what they were saying. What? Let's read the comics. Annoying ass me. No, they didn't really have any information on why they think. Let's see. Don't really see anything. I already saw that one. But let's see who's posting these, because he seems to be having this pattern where he's putting these. Let's see. I'm not here to expose anybody or anything. I'm just. I guess I just want everybody else to just see what I'm browsing through YouTube with me. Ghost waves from inside coffin. Oh my fucking god. That low-key gave me the chills. Watch out. Nah. That's insane. That is insane. That is insane. I mean, maybe he's not dead. You know, he's still alive. Sasquatch, mom and baby. Alright, I have not watched anything that, like, about Bigfoot or Sasquatch in like probably I would say like 3 years. I want to say 3 years because, like, I know when I was seeing somebody, it definitely wasn't into Sasquatch. Oh, I can hear myself. I gotta fix that. That was refreshing. So let's watch this one. Look at this guy. Come here, look at it. Probably catch him. So let's turn on. Whoa, what is that? Alright, I don't know. It's just like this stuff right here. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. So whoa, it's pretty wicked. I mean, the footage looks nice. You got these trees, you know. It's pretty. I mean, that's a big shoulder right there. It's a big shoulder. My dog's crying. Whoa, okay, it looks like it got scared. But rewind that. Rewind that just a little bit. Just a little bit more back. Oh, right there, perfect. Yeah, I don't know. That could be fake. That could be fake. That could be fake. What's up, dude? Come here, little guy. Come here, puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I mean, he's big. If I could try to get him up here, it'd be cool. Oh, ow. Yeah, if I could get him up here, it'd be cool. But yeah, I don't know, man. Look at him run. He's like, oh shit. Oh my god. I see you too. Oh, she's holding him. She's like holding him. She's holding him. Oh. Oh, oh. She's holding him. Here, you want some of this? Here, you want some of this? I guess not. Here, what? Oh, he doesn't want any. You don't want none? Okay. So, what's going on? Look at that. I'm trying to see if that's real. It's moving. Yeah. Oh. I think I've seen this one. I don't know if this is the one where they're like in their yard. And then I guess they went back in the footage and looked at it. There's somebody up there, I think. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. Oh, come on. I don't know whether he wants to go on the bed or if he wants to just stay in here. Alright, so what are we looking at? 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 I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, okay. What was it? Doesn't even say where. Doesn't say where the location of the. Doesn't really say what the location is at. Just says most convincing Sasquatch videos. I mean, I could be convinced it's like a gorilla escape the zoo, which that would be like so crazy. So crazy. Yeah, that would be insane, dude, if a gorilla escaped like a zoo. Oh, that would be crazy. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Okay, one, two, like, if you were to, like, see the Sasquatch, would you actually run towards him? I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't chase him down. I'll be right back. I have to go. I forgot. I have to go change my dog's water. I don't know what I miss, but I missed a lot. It's I always gotta remember to like close my door. Look at this guy again. This old fart. Alright, what are we looking at here? I don't really want to look at the Sasquatch thing. I think I'll let you guys let you see that for yourself. This dude's pretty big on Sasquatch. There's a lot of good videos. What? What is this that I'm about to watch?
might only be available in the movies, yet many people have experienced unexplained events that seem to be temporary but very very real slips into the past or the future. What day would you go to if you could travel through time? It's a question people have long enjoyed contemplating. The possibilities are so fraught with wonder and excitement. Would you watch the pyramids of Egypt being built? Join the spectacle of a gladiator battle at the Roman Colosseum? Catch a glimpse of real dinosaurs? Or would you prefer to see what the future holds for humankind? Such fantasies have fueled the success of such stories as H.G. Wells' The Time Machine, the Back to the Future movies, favorite episodes of Star Trek, and countless science fiction novels. Although some scientists think that it might be at least theoretically possible to travel through time, no one, as far as we know, has devised a surefire way to make it happen. But that's not to say that people haven't reported traveling through time. There are many fascinating anecdotes from people who claim to have visited.
Man, time travel to me. Time travel is pretty. I think I said this on a episode that it's like complicated how I think it is, but there's times, like I told my friend, that I feel like there's information that I'll hear of a person being put in a certain position, whether it's political, whether it's some like criminal stuff, and then look back at it, years, or maybe months later, and it'll be somebody totally different than the person I remember. At times, maybe I thought it was that person, and I could be wrong, but there's times where I'm just like, hold up, like, this is weird. Like, I literally thought it was, and the person sometimes that I would think wouldn't even exist. Harry, no way. There's a lot of people that look like that. Sometimes I just think, okay, there's a Keanu Reeves one. Sometimes I just think like, how, like, there's times where there's somebody that does look like you, like there's like there's a copy of you out there. I think it's just like, as humans, we're put into like categories and stuff like that too. So like, there could be like a category of people that look like me or have similar facial features or stuff like that. Oh, let's just check this out.
This time, as he flew over the Drem airfield, it looked completely different. The hangars appeared new. There were 4 airplanes on the ground, 3 were familiar biplanes, but painted an unfamiliar yellow. The 4th was a monoplane, which the RAF didn't have in 1935. The mechanics were dressed in blue overalls, which Goddard thought odd since all RAF mechanics dressed in brown. It was strange, too, that none of the mechanics seemed to notice him as he flew over the airfield. Leaving the area, he again passed through the storm but managed to make his way back to Andover. It wasn't until 1939 that the RAF painted its planes yellow, enlisted a monoplane of the type that Goddard saw, and switched its mechanics' uniforms to blue.
That'd be
Had
crazy.
Goddard somehow flown 4 years into the future, then returned to his own time? Caught in a temporal vortex. Dr. Raul Rios Centeno, a medical doctor and an investigator of the paranormal, recounted to author Scott Corrales a story told to him by one of his patients, a 30-year-old woman, who came to him with a serious case of hemiplegia, the total paralysis of one side of the body. I was at a campground in the vicinity of Marcahuasi, she told him. Marcahuasi is the famous stone forest located about 35 miles east of Lima, Peru. I went out exploring late at night with some friends.
I've seen that one a bunch of times.
We heard strains of music and noticed a small torch-lit stone cabin. I was able to see people dancing inside, but upon getting closer,
yo, that Jay-Z one is crazy.
And I stuck my head through an open door. It was then that I saw the occupants were clad in 17th century.
What if Jay-Z did live like a long life? That'd be insane.
In October 1969,
that would be insane.
Identified only as Elsie and his business associate, Charlie, were driving north from Abbeville, Louisiana, toward Lafayette on Highway 167.
I kind of see it.
Along the nearly empty road, they began to overtake what appeared to be an antique car traveling very slowly. The 2 men were impressed by the mint condition of the nearly 30-year-old car. It looked virtually new, and puzzled by its bright orange license plate, which set up
Okay,
in
I mean, a
1940.
little bit. The
They figured
nose.
that the car must have been part of an antique auto show.
Not so much the lips
As
or the
they passed the
ears.
slow-moving vehicle, they slowed to get a good look at the old model. The driver of the car was a young woman dressed in vintage 1940s clothing, and her passenger was a small child likewise dressed.
Nah.
The woman seemed panicked and confused.
Nah.
Elsie asked if she needed help hand. Through a rolled-up window, indicated yes. Elsie motioned for her to pull off to the side. The businessman pulled ahead of the old car and turned onto the shoulder of the road.
Nah. What else you got? What the hell is this?
I'm gonna make the Argentine chimichurri steak. Very excited to see what it's.
You're cute.
What's the good word, YouTube? Robot voice t-shirts.
Robot voice.
Nearly 40 feet. Pterosaurs ruled the prehistoric skies for over 100 million years, until they died out with the dinosaurs about 65 million years ago. Or did they? There have been many modern-day sightings of creatures that by eyewitness description sound like pterosaurs, or pterodactyl sightings. There are also intriguing rock carvings and even photographs that suggest that this species of amazing flying monsters could have survived extinction, could have soared through the skies of the southwestern United States until very recently and might still exist in small numbers in remote parts of the world. What are pterosaurs? Pterosaurs were not dinosaurs, but a family of large flying reptiles. Pterosaur means winged lizard, that includes the pterodactyl and pteranodon. The pterosaur stood on two rather spindly legs and had wings composed of a leathery membrane that stretched from the animal's extremely long fourth finger to its body. Despite their appearance, they were not related to birds and were highly successful flyers that might have dined on fish and insects. Modern pterodactyl sightings. Although there seems to be no hard evidence that pterosaurs did not die out millions of years ago, no pterosaurs have ever been captured and no bodies have ever been found. Sightings have persisted. Stories of flying reptiles have been recorded for many hundreds of years. Some think that tales of the mythical dragons in the lore of many cultures around them would be attributed to the sighting of pterosaurs. Here are some more modern accounts. May 1961, New York State. A businessman flying his private plane over the Hudson River Valley claimed that he was buzzed by a large flying creature that he said looked like a pterodactyl. The early 1960s, California. A couple driving through Trinity National Forest reported seeing the silhouette of a giant bird that they estimated to have a wingspan of 14 feet. They later described it as resembling a pterodactyl.
Whoa.
1976, Harlan, Texas, teens Jackie Davis and Tracy Lawson reported seeing a
So
bird on the
lit.
ground that stood 5 feet tall, was dark in color with a
No
bald
way.
head and a face like a gorilla's with a sharp,
No.
6-inch-long teeth. A subsequent investigation
No
by their parents
fucking
uncovered
way.
tracks that had
That is
reconstructed
not real.
February
Who?
1976, San Antonio, Texas. 3 elementary school teachers saw what they did. 6. San Antonio.
You see that shit?
6.
You see that shit?
Antonio, Texas. 3 elementary school teachers. 6. San Antonio.
No fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way that's real. But this guy has some pretty, or whether it's a guy or a girl. I like the stuff they have. But I don't think I'll subscribe. I don't think I'll subscribe. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I just kind of wanted to test this out. See how it works. Let's get out here. Let's go there. Let's go here. So we have that going right now. Man. Whoa, what's going on here? Whoa, what's going on? I thought I could see myself, but I can't. So I guess we're I don't know what I did, but I guess we're gonna end it there. So don't forget to subscribe and comment down at the bottom. Peace. Peace. I don't even know how to stop this. I don't even know how to stop this shit, dude. I guess what exit is currently active. All strange recording will be shut down. Are you sure? No. I'm trying to learn. I'm gonna figure this out on my own. So I think we'll turn that off. Still there. Figure this out on my own. How do I fade?